Welcome back. Just over half an hour to go until the start of sprint qualifying here in Silverstone. Now, that will be a view that those that work in Cornish Air Ambulance will be used to. And they did great work in and around that county. I mentioned before the break, saving lives. And F1 have been lending a helping hand to try to help them improve their processes, as Karun found out.
In Formula One, everything is built around time, down to 1,000th of a second. But here in Cornwall, time carries a different weight. For the crew of the Cornwall Air Ambulance, every second really matters in terms of saving lives.
We're Cornwall Air Ambulance. We were formed in 1987 as a charity delivering critical care to the people of Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. In the 39 years history, we've flown over 33,000 missions. We do on average 1,000 missions a year. We're typically on scene within 12 minutes anywhere within Cornwall, delivering that critical care through doctors, highly trained critical care paramedics, and a brilliant flight crew of a pilot and engineers.
The two worlds of Formula One and emergency medicine have been put together by David Richards, chairman of both Motorsport UK and the Cornwall Air Ambulance, to answer one powerful question: can the pursuit of marginal gains on the track help deliver critical moments off it?
Today's all about bringing Formula One mindset to the air ambulance. Ways that we can reduce seconds to take off, we can improve our service and save more lives in the county.
When he floated the idea, I thought it was brilliant. You know, Formula One, there's so much emphasis on attention to detail.
The exciting thing for me today, I think, is bringing the expertise that we gain from you guys today and expanding that out into lots of other things, other processes that we have.
I'd always assumed that the purpose of the air ambulance was to get the patient as fast as possible to a hospital.
Gone are the days of just landing at the scene, staying rotors running, bundling the patient into the back and just scooping straight off again. We can do most of what can be done in an emergency department, quite a lot of what could be done in an intensive care unit.
If a helicopter air ambulance is coming to you, you're not having a good day. And it could be the seconds or the slight efficiency that could be the difference between life and death.
The major trauma centre for Cornwall is actually in Devon. That could be an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, a journey that we can do on the aircraft in 20 minutes.
So we'll fly at the maximum torque we can, which gives us about 150, 160 miles an hour, which is pretty good, and Cornwall keeps us within about 12 minutes of most places.
With an average response time of 5 minutes from the emergency call to takeoff, it quickly became clear that a fixed 2-minute 40 helicopter startup procedure was untouchable.
Your gold standard is 2 minutes 40 from red switch to wheels leaving the ground. So we know what we've got to fit everything else into.
So what we're doing now is we've got 4 members of the crew here who are all being paired up with each of the Formula One team members that we brought down here for them to walk through the entire procedure from when the buzzer rings to the helicopter takes off, to just understand a bit more their roles and how we can make it more efficient. You need something here, don't you?
Good learning there. What might actually be useful is if my helmet and the iPad that I need to do my TCM duty is already down here by the door.
Are you going to show us around the helicopter just so we can see what you play with?
Let's say you're in the hangar and you need to get the aircraft out and you're getting support doing that.
No, we'll do it. The pilot will do it.
So if you were to have ground crew able to move that outside whilst you were in it, you could be doing your checklist.
As it comes up, yes.
He rolls you back.
Yeah.
Am I piloting?
You are, you can be today.
On the grid, you'll see there's a 5-minute light will come on, and then there's a 1-minute light, a 30-second light, and they will all have their procedures drilled down.
You define those things for 3 weeks. All of a sudden, it's now, you don't even think it's defined. It just becomes second nature.
Once we get to scene, we've identified our landing site. The 2 clinicians, the critical care paramedic and the doctor, will make their way to the incident. They need to take 2 response kit bags, which weigh about 18 kilos each. Both those bags contain all of the kit required for any kind of incident that we face, be it trauma or medical.
Is this stocked up? Can I try one off for weight?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, if you've got to run a mile from a field...
Put that in your hand as well.
I mean, no wonder you're running ultramarathons all the time. It's super important to have all the tools in the right places.
We just talked about moving kit to where it can be in a common place. They don't have to change location. They just go to the exit, basically, and their helmet's there.
They've actually had a real show.
Our dispatch desk alerted us to a time-critical patient down in West Cornwall. We got the helicopter out, but prior to lifting, the call was cancelled, so the helicopters stood down.
Stand down.
After the briefings, run-throughs and live demonstrations, it was time to watch a full emergency response unfold in real time, and for the F1 team members to deliver some instantly identifiable improvements.
The processes are good, but because you've got crews changing, I think defining the roles will be very important.
The other things we touched on, if the helicopter's in the hangar, who's actually going to get onto the tractor? Probably not the pilot, because they can start the checks at the same time.
Bit of a boring run around restocking. What are you restocking the most of? Having those ready in little mini kits, and also keeping track of what you've used a little bit better. So kind of that digital stock clarity element, I think, would be really useful.
It's been fantastic having the teams here. We've learned an incredible amount. Just in terms of our processes, we know we're pretty good, but actually those small little marginal gains, fantastic.
People look at Formula One racing cars going round in circles and wonder, is that relevant? But this is a case of where relevance really comes to life. Improvements we will make today, Cornwall Air Ambulance, might save lives in the future.
Thank you very much.
And I'm delighted to say that David Richards joins us now. David, magnificent to see you, as always. But what a great initiative. We saw this, didn't we, when Formula One helped during the pandemic. It's good to see its real-world applications.
Well, I think you're right. I think people look at Formula One and think it's all pretty irrelevant and it's all sort of just going around in circles. But the technology and the people, it's about the people. The attitude of the people, the 4 people that came down from the teams were so motivated by it all, and such a great contribution.
What did they get out of the day?
Well, I don't know what they got out of it. Personally, they came back, but they were full of it. I think they themselves see that the lessons learned in Formula One can make big differences in real-world situations, and that's certainly the case with the air ambulance.
We see, for me, the absolute essence of Formula One is a 2-second pit stop where 26 people, the choreography and the equipment, and we've seen it over the years, actually, haven't we, how that translates from Formula One with applied technologies into transport, into healthcare, and there's so much value that we can offer, and probably with your Dakar experience as well.
It's all that sort of, it's a cultural thing. It's about an attitude that you can always improve. Actually, the biggest attitude I always talk to people about is, they've never changed the start time of a race for you, have they? You've got to be there on time, ready to go. And that's not the same in other walks of life.
Dave, this is quite strange stood here with you, because the last time I think we were interviewed together was when we were working together back in 2004.
That's a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
We've grown up a bit since then.
Kind of. But obviously there's a lot of things that the air ambulance learnt from the F1 teams coming down, giving them information. But there's one thing that is paramount in both, is working well under pressure.
Correct.
Isn't it?
No, the pressure, can you imagine turning up and sort of having to rush down, get into that helicopter, get going, not quite sure where you're going to meet at the other end, arriving at some terrible incident that requires really split-second decisions by the medical crew, then the air ambulance people flying back then to the hospitals. And you know what? All this is funded by private donations. It's not funded by government or anything like that. It's funded by people in the street who make collections, who help make it run, and that's the same country over.
Yeah, absolutely. Some brilliant learnings, we understand, improving the response times by a couple of minutes, et cetera, and just the processes. So a really, really successful day that